Hi guys, I'm going to be doing part 9 today. This is the final part and it is called About Time. I am so sorry for the background noise if you hear cars going by my house or our dog barking. So, I'm just going to get straight into this. The next few weeks were interesting as you tried to process everything while I'm so sorry. I don't know this word a lot. I'm gonna just skip this because I cannot. I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm going to try and read this. Simultaneously building back up your confidence. It turned out Kirishima was a bit shy when it came to expressing himself in certain situations, which made you found humbling. He didn't look down on you for trying to better yourself. Instead, he supported your efforts and helped you out when you asked for it. And progress was still showing as you continue to feel healthier and better about yourself. When you looked in the mirror, you decided to go out and buy some new workout clothes as a treat, something to replace the baggy t-shirts and gym shorts you wore all the time. It was a bit odd walking into the gym in unfamiliar clothes, but for the first time you felt like you didn't look bad in them. They clung to you as opposed to try to hide everything in the back of your mind. A voice hoped Kirishima might notice your change in wardrobe. Oh, Kirishima noticed. You walked into the gym and looked for the familiar striking red hair. It became a routine for you to say hi to him or he to you. Unfortunately, nothing caught your eye. Maybe he wasn't there yet or was in the locker room, but he was always there on Thursdays, so you knew he'd show up sooner or later. After getting changed into your new clothes, you took one last look in the mirror and nodded in approval before walking out into the gym floor. As you walked to the left to the treadmills, you missed Kirishima walking in on the other side. While running, you finally noticed him on the weight machines and he was looking at you. Actually, it was more like bluntly staring. When he noticed that you noticed, he quickly looked away. Your face felt like it was on fire, but you didn't stop jogging. You could greet him when you were done, and butterflies weren't flitting around in your stomach. I'm so sorry. He didn't give you the chance, though. As soon as you were on the cool down cycle, he got up and made his way over to you. Hey, YN, how's it going? A damp towel hung across the back of his neck, arms and chest already shining from sweat. Now you were the one staring. Good evening, Kirishima. I'm doing fine. How about you? You were trying not to trip over your own feet despite the slow walking pace of the treadmill. Kirishima draped his arms over the side of the treadmill on the support bars. The added height of the machine made you about eye level to him now. Not bad at all. You look different today, but I can't quite place it. Looking into his rose-colored eyes, you knew he was playing around. It was obvious from the previous staring that you caught his attention more than usual. He didn't let on, though. Oh, I know, he said with a snap. You look confident. It suits you. His smile made the hairs on the back of your neck stand up and your cheeks feel warm. The treadmill finally stopped. Now you had nothing to distract you from the handsome man you'd come to know who was looking at you expectantly. Thanks. I think I feel not too bad today. So yeah, confident sounds like the right word, you said with a nod. Good. Ready to start? You nodded again, knowing this was the day in your weekly routine. He would help you with more difficult workouts, making sure your form was correct and you weren't overexerting yourself. These days also made you a bit nervous because he would actually touch you, a hand on your back, lifting your arms to a better position, positioning your feet properly, etc. They were not inappropriate, but just the act of him touching you at all gave you goosebumps. By the end of the next hour, your legs felt like jelly, but in a way you knew it would pay off later. He patted you on the back reassuringly. "Doing all right?" he asked with a light laugh. "Yeah, I'll sleep well tonight for sure." You managed to stand up with his help, steadying you as you stretched. You missed the way his eyes roamed around your arms and shoulders. Thanks again for helping me. I've learned a lot." "Hey, no problem. I don't mind at all." He looked like he had something else to say. So I got a question for you." Sure. What is it?" "Was that a blush you saw on his cheeks?" No. He shook his head, rethinking his words. Would you like to hang out? Not at the gym?" He winced at his own awkwardness, as in, yes. The word was out of your mouth before you realized it, your hands clamping tightly over your face from embarrassment, cheeks burning and eyes wide. You couldn't believe he was actually asking you to, hang out? Outside? With you? Kirishima let out a hearty laugh that echoed in your chest. What an enthusiastic answer. "All right, cool. Sounds good. Are you about to head out?" he asked. You nodded, hand slowly pulling away from your flushed face. "Do you go to the train station a couple blocks away?" Another nod. "Want to walk together?" You wanted to explode, but you managed to hold it together as you gave another nod, which he returned with a wink and a thumbs up. "Great. Meet you by the doors when you're ready." And with that, he turned and walked away. You stared at his butt and didn't even care if anyone saw. Turns out, dedication can pay off in more ways than one. That is the end. I am so sorry for my stuttering and everything else. This is the final part, so I will be doing a different fanfic next week. Bye, guys.